All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Word with Ty Brownlow. I am your host, Ty Brownlow. Remember, no one is worthless, no story is worthless. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of interviewing someone in my hometown of Chicago, or home city of Chicago. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have Seraphina Sannon. Please put your hands together for Seraphina. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing great. Seraphina, you have a single out right now called Left It All Behind. I've seen the visuals, great video. Can you talk a little bit about the message of the song itself?
Left It All Behind was written about a friend who was friends with me over the summer, and I thought I was going to be great friends with during school. But then when we got to school, she ditched me for people who were popular, and then she just changed as a person. So she really just left it all behind.
Okay, all right. Basic, understandable, and totally relatable, okay? And I totally understand. Now, from what I hear, you've been doing music for a long time. You first got started around the age of 4. Can you just talk about your love of music?
Yeah, I've been loving music for a while. I used to sing the song "Let It Go" from Frozen so much. I had it played at my I think my 5th birthday party a million times. It was so annoying. That's what kind of got me started in singing, and I kind of just grown from there since then.
Okay, all right. So I ask this question from time to time, but I'm gonna put it in a different way. As you grow in your music career, who would you like to see yourself sharing the stage with one day, and why?
Probably Avril Lavigne or Paramore because they're really big idols of mine, and I love their music. It would just be an honor.
Okay, all right. So, what is it about their music that stands out to you?
It kind of inspired what I like to do. I don't really like to do pop music, but I kind of like to dip my toe in there a little bit.
Okay, all right. So basically, their influence, their style sort of influences what you do as of right now.
Yeah, a little bit right now.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. So now, I always like to ask about support, and that's with any artist. I don't care, young or old. The support you're getting from the family, how's that been?
It's been great. My dad's been the one who's been there for me the entire time. Anytime I'm when I first told him I wanted to do this, he's like, okay, let's just get started. I know a guy, he knows a lot of guys. And we just kind of got started, and he's been pushing me so hard, but I love him for it, and he's the reason I'm here today.
That's what's up. I love it. Okay, all right. Well, man. So for those who are, looking, to find your music, they want to learn a little bit more about you. How can they do so via social media or website?
On all music platforms, it's just Seraphina, but on Instagram and TikTok, it's seraphina.sannon.
Okay, all right, there it is. Okay, all right. So as we talked beforehand, you are currently working on a album or EP right now. So this won't be the only single you will release.
Yeah, I have a lot of singles in work right now. I've recorded a lot of stuff in winter this year, so I have a lot to release.
Okay, all right. So any new videos coming up, or is there anything we can look forward to besides Left It All Behind?
We have 3 videos fully recorded right now, and I think we're gonna be recording 7 or 8 total. So you always have that to look forward to.
Okay, all right. There it is, y'all. There it is. Take it from Seraphina. Look, she's the one, she's the one driving the bus, y'all. Okay, so that's what it is. So Seraphina, before we get up out of here, I would like to present the question that my show is known for, and I would love to get the answer from you. What is the one word that best describes you, and why?
That's really hard, just one word.
Well, if you had to pick one, what word would you pick?
Probably special. I have a lot of unique traits about me, and I feel like all of them are very special and very dear to my heart.
Okay, all right. Well, fair enough. Now, let me just ask, as a music artist, you also write songs as well, correct?
Yes.
All right. Favorite instrument?
Um, to write, probably like a good old piano. You can kind of just do everything on it. Like it's easy to play like multiple like notes on chords. That's kind of how I like learned my fundamentals.
Oh, okay. So you're classically trained in piano.
Yeah, I was trained like a little bit. Like I know a little bit of like kind of all the instruments you need to like write, but
Okay.
I was like my like I played like when I was like younger, like
Okay.
five or something.
Okay. So now let me ask, before we get up out of here, is there any chance of you, well, I'm not going to say switching over to producing, but any chance of you producing, like your own beats or your own tracks for, like songs that you're going to have coming out?
I hope to try. I want to try that, hopefully, but probably not any of the most recent stuff that's coming out. Maybe in a couple years.
Okay, all right. Well, Seraphina, it's been great chatting with you. Man, best of luck, to you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, left it all behind on all social media platforms. I found it on YouTube. I personally like YouTube music, but you could also go run those streams up on all platforms as well. Seraphina, I thank you for being my guest tonight.
Thank you
And
for having me here.
no problem. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Word with Ty Brownlow. I've been your host, Ty Brownlow. Remember, no one is worthless. No story is worthless. You can follow me, all social media platforms, Word with Ty Brownlow, or you can go to my website, tybrownlow.com, get this interview plus other great interviews. Seraphina, thank you. We out.
Thank you.
Peace.